Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anna520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we went into Ganon's tower and faced off against Goma, Kalidamos, Jalhalla, and Mulgara once again. And in this episode, we are here to dive down into this pit where presumably the way forward lies. We also opened up a portal back to the Forsaken Fortress on the surface. Now, funny thing is, here I thought I was done with post-commentary. As it turns out, I'm an idiot, and I forgot to save the audio for this episode before I got rid of it. Anyway, as we drop down here, we now get to fight against Phantom Ganon. It's once again basically a rematch of the fight at the Forsaken Fortress. However, we do one hit on him and he will drop his sword. And as we saw in the last episode, the hilt of the sword is going to be pointing towards the door we have to go through. This is sort of like a Lost Woods type deal. And every time we come into this room, we have to fight against these Phantom Ganons. And usually what they're going to do each time is whenever you first enter the room, they're going to... They're going to do the four-way attack. Now, I remember this particular Phantom Ganon really liking the multi-ball attack for some reason. But I'm having to, like, time it carefully so that I don't accidentally cause a hurricane spin. So now we need to go through this door. Come here. And I believe the Phantom Ganon that you need to fight is always going to be the one behind you whenever you enter, and he does that four-way thing. Come through here. There's 5 of them. Oop. Gotcha. Alright. And now we need to go this way. Come in here. It's this one. Caught on real quickly. Okay, come over here. And then this time he's just going to do his blue ball attack. Play some tennis. And then go in for the attack. The door right here. And I believe this one is different. So for this one, maybe we actually have to fight him. Nope. No, we don't. Now, obviously, it's going to fall down and point towards the door, but on top of that, it's going to spawn this chest with the spikes on it. And inside this chest is our final item. You got the light arrow! Yes, so these light arrows are a one-hit kill on basically anything. The sacred light of these arrows can pierce pure evil itself. Yes, so these arrows can in fact basically kill everything in one shot. Except, like, bosses, obviously. So, now we're back up here in this room. And we want to equip our bow. And our boomerang for some reason. Switch to the light arrows. And we want to approach this door to cause Phantom Ganon to spawn. And instead of attacking him, we want to hit him with a light arrow. And basically delete him. Now his sword falls to the ground. And what we want to do with this thing is... well, as soon as I get some hearts back, I guess. I want to pick this sucker up. and throw it at this door. Which will make it go away. Some arrows, some magic. And now we're in the stairwell. So I believe this stairwell is meant for you to, like, try out your light arrows and that sort of thing. But I'm just gonna ham this guy, because I don't want to waste the magic or the arrows, despite the fact that there's plenty of resupplies in here. However, I will come up here and just take out this guy in one shot. Just completely deletes him. But unlike the ancient arrows in Breath of the Wild, you actually get the drops for these guys. I don't know why you have to start a fire there, Chief. Also, the whole thing with the giant noses, I still don't know what that's about. Why are you swinging a bottle? Because I was pressing the wrong button. I wondered what I was doing there. I'm like, wait, what the heck? No, you're not swinging at me. Just standing there, just swinging the bottle at him. Alright. And then we climb up here, and we've got 2 more dark nuts. So we're going to take out this guy. And then we're going to take out this guy. And once these 2 guys are gone, the door unlocks. Now we want to grab our spoils here, despite the fact that we don't really need them. Grab some arrows. Ooh, a fairy. Put that in a bottle, just in case. Now we're gonna come over here. What are we doing here? Why did I equip the hook shot? I don't know why I equipped the hook shot. However, I do know why I equipped the Pictobox. Hey, it's Zelda. Do you sleep still? Wait. Do not be so hasty, boy. I can see this girl's dreams. Oceans, oceans. Oceans, oceans. Oceans as far as the eye can see. They are vast seas, none can swim across them, yet they yield no fish to catch. What did the King of Hyrule say? That the gods sealed Hyrule away. And they left behind people who would one day awaken Hyrule. How ridiculous. So many pathetic creatures, scattered across a handful of islands, drifting on the sea like fallen leaves on a forgotten pool. What can they possibly hope to achieve? Don't you see? All of you. Your gods destroyed you! I have been waiting for you, boy. For one like you. Yes, for the hero. Do not betray my expectations. Okay, then. Well, now we fight against our penultimate boss, Puppet Ganon. First things first, I want to get a picture of that beautiful face. So, as a puppet, Puppet Ganon has one big weakness. He's held up by strings. So, first things first, what we need to do is cut down his strings. And as you cut down his strings, he's less able to do certain attacks. I believe when you cut off his arms, he's not able to do the arm attack anymore with that arm. But the big goal here is to knock down his tail, because his tail is the weak point. And once it's cut down, you can just... Well, not if he's doing that. Also, periodically, he'll spawn these keys. These keys will drop arrows and magic for you, so that you never have to worry about running out. There we go. Hit that tail of his. And once you do, he'll go back up to the ceiling and regain his strings. Rinse and repeat. Cut down the strings. Twang. Twing, twang. Come on, get them. There we go, there's the tail. The tail's the only real important one. If you're really good, you don't even need to cut down the tail. You can literally just shoot the tail. But it's a lot easier to do, to cut it down. Also, yeah, warp pot there. The whole big thing about the hands is literally just to stop that attack. Alright, now the only string that he has is his tail. Oh, he's summoning more... Summoning more keys. Oh. Won't be doing that. I think these keys also drop hearts, apparently. Alright. So where are we at? Okay, the tail is still up. Come on, one more. Oh, he's repairing his strings. Guess if you take too long to cut them all down or hit his tail, they'll also get pulled back up. Oop. Well, his arms are down, at least. Okay, there's the tail. Shoot the tail. Come on, shoot the tail. There you go. 3 hits in the tail with a light arrow. And that defeats... Phantom Ganon. Or Puppet Ganon. Phase 1. Pulls his limbs in. And... oh, goodness, is a spider. Honk, honk. Alright, so... we need to look at the bottom of the floor to find out where he's going to come down. And then what we want to do is be on the side where his tail is, so we can, like, instantly hit it. And then more keys show up. Nope. Don't focus on those too much, or else you'll end up getting that happening. Get his tail. Interestingly enough, his Phase 2 and Phase 3 forms are actually somewhat... well, Phase 2 definitely is easier than Phase 1. Because all you have to do is be on the side where his tail is, or his abdomen, I guess. And then just that. But now, he's a Moldorm. So this phase is actually one of the harder phases to deal with. unless you do this. So, Moldorm Ganon has a weird affinity for bait. He'll just stand there and spin on it. Nope, I got him. Okay, just throw down the bait. Back off. Turn around. Hit him again. Throw down the bait. Back off. And try to hit that tail of his. Oh, I hit his head. And at this point, I run out of magic. I don't think I had any magic. I had blue potion. I should have drank it. Unfortunately, instead of Keese, Moldorm Ganon spawns morphs, which are a little more difficult to deal with than just the Keese. Stop fighting the morphs. Thank you. Okay, you need to switch to your light arrows again, Chief. Ow. Ah! He's on top of me. Get away. Where's he at? There he is. Aim a little bit higher. Come on, get him. Yep, not that high. Get those off of you. Come on, figure it out. There we go. Completely shattered that orb. And with 3 hits to the tail. Boom. Yes, surely you are the hero of time reborn. Your time has come. Come now, stand before me. Well, the battle awaits. So, for what we need to do here, to get up there, we need to jump onto this little platform here and climb up the rope that was being used to... what are you doing? There you go. You need to hold the stop button to climb. You need to just climb up this rope that was being used for Puppet Ganon. It's a very long rope. I guess you could use the hook shot to get to those lamp platforms. Or the torch platforms where those pots are. I want to climb up here to this big lamp post thing. And somewhere around here, there's a grapple point that we need to grab onto. There. That's not the grappling hook. Get a little closer. There you go. Use the grappling hook. Stop. Climb up. Climb up here. And get onto some solid ground. And then there's another grappling point somewhere else. There's also a bunch of pots with a bunch of hearts and magic. There we go. There's the grapple point. Just latch on to this. Stop. Climb up. There we go. And line it up so we get off that little stick. There's a couple of morphs up here inexplicably. I don't know why these guys are up here. They always seem to be. I think they spawn way up in the ceiling. and they float down, and then inevitably some of them end up on this platform. I think that's how that works. Also, just get that real quick. So that activates the warp pot. Grab a bomb, grab the fairy, and then I think, uncharacteristically, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save and quit. Now, why would I do this? Well, we have 2 pictographs that we need to turn into Karlov so that we can finish the Nintendo Gallery. So we're currently here in the foyer of Ganon's Tower. So we need to come over here, get in our boat. I had magic potion. Yeah, we got this pictograph and that pictograph, making sure they were correct. And this is going to drop us off right here in the Forsaken Fortress, revealing how Ganondorf got out of Hyrule. Gonna play the Ballad of Gales, or conduct the Ballad of Gales, and warp ourselves down to Forest Haven. So, now that we're here, gonna turn this around, float our boat over here. There we go. Get out. Climb up here, up the ladder. We're almost done this game, and I still can't believe I completely flubbed the audio recording for this. I think somebody distracted me. I think that's what happened. Oh. Gotta talk to Karlov first. Yep. Alright. And then we've got this one with Puppet Ganon. And then we have this one of the Dark Nut Captains. Right. And then we leave. Now, there's a bit of a small confusion thing that I had here in the original recording. Because I thought what would happen is, oh, you put the last two, or you put the last pictograph figurine in, and then he's just not there anymore. No, as it turns out, what you need to do is you need to go down and then come back out after you've talked to him. Alright. So it's been a day. Drop back down in. Talk to Karlov. Yep. Alright. And then our last two figurines are going to be in here. So we have this one right here. Mighty Dark Nut. Dark Nut Captain. Am I reading this? No. And then there's Puppet Ganon. This is a gigantic marionette created by Ganon himself. It transforms into 3 different shapes, but all are vulnerable to rays of light. Rather than shooting randomly at it, try to deduce when it can be easily targeted, and then take advantage of your chance. Yep. And that's this room completed. In fact, that's all rooms completed. But I ended up having a bit of a little panic here, because I come out here, Karlov's still sitting there. Like, why are you still here? So I go to talk to him. And he tells me to go find another subject to take a pictograph of, so I have a little minor panic attack. I'm like, oh goodness, what did I miss? So I go into each room, double check. This room's finished. We have all the figurines in here. All the figurines in the Forest Haven room. Come over here. I don't know why there's valves on the door either. Seems weird to me. Anyway, the Dragon Roost room. Take a look around. Got all the figurines in here. Come out this way. Come over here to the enemies room. Take a look around. We have all the enemies. Every single one. Great, dogs are barking. Knew the boss room is completed, so I came over here to Outset. Now the Outset Island room's finished. And check the Windfall room. So we got all the figurines in here. It's like the gallery from Luigi's Mansion. For some reason, Nintendo really liked their galleries in this era. I think this is like about the start of the Smash Brothers gallery as well. Yep, we've got all those figurines in here. You may notice that one empty space there, where there's not a pedestal. So, we leave. And then we go back in. And now Karlov is gone. That manager guy is gone, you know. Yeah, he left one last figurine and took off somewhere. I have no idea where. He left your figurine in the vast ocean room right over there. I have made every last figurine in this world could possibly desire from me. I have set out in the world in search of new inspiration to guide my hands. That's what was written here. So I guess this means you're the new master of the Nintendo Gallery, aren't you? It looks like you'll be with us for a long, long time. Well, I'll be counting on you, buddy. I'll be here every day. Oh, fun fact about that guy. If you look at his bag, he has a classic NES Octorok on his bag there. Anyway, yep, if you look in the back here, we have the last figurine. Link and the King of Red Lions. Favorite hand left. The Hero of Wind, Link, uses the Wind Waker to control the wind and sail the seas on his mysterious boat, which is actually the King of Hyrule. Surprisingly, he seems to have an unnatural interest in figurines, and has at last completed his collection. He is now the master of the Nintendo Gallery. Yep. This is our place now. So we've got a villa and a gallery. Isn't that cute? Oh, I guess we have an oasis. Anyway, that brings the end of that. So now what? I think at this point I realized that there was not a whole lot left for me to do. And I do remember the one last thing I did in this video. The one last thing I did in this video was to visit an island with a light ring, because I never showed them off. And there's a light ring down here, to the lower right. Wait, where are you going? Oh, you can't conduct your song right. I'm trying to make it night with a full moon. Because right now it's a waxing crescent. Now it should be first quarter. Or first half, I guess. Yep. Play it again twice, and we've got a waxing gibbous. Wait, is it called the first quarter? I think it is called the first quarter. Now we've got a waxing gibbous. Play this one more time twice. I guess play through this, play the song twice again. Not play through this once more, twice. Then we're gonna sail towards Cliff Plateau, I think. Is it Cliff Plateau? No, it's this island down here. What is this, 5-star? I think this might be 5-star. So yeah, we're almost done. We got one more episode after this, and that puts the end on this video series. Now, at the end of the next video, I'm gonna say I do mention that the next video or the next LP is probably going to be Minish Cap. That is incorrect. Our next video or our next series is actually going to be 4 Swords Adventures, which I've already recorded 4 episodes for. Anyway, these are the light rings that only show up at night, or on the full moon. These ones. They sort of, I think they pulse purple. Unless that's just something they all do. Oh, goodness. Get out of here. Be gone. Stupid Cargrox. Unfortunately, I was a bit disappointed by this because, as it turns out, these light rings, they're 50s. That's all. Ta-da! It's a purple rupee. And then you jump out of the boat. So anyway, we're gonna do our little sail back towards Forsaken Fortress. Next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, we finish this up. Till then, this is Anna520 signing out.